Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So I am currently working on my Monday series for January 2024's, which is featuring the Be Mine Valentine Suite. Now I cannot believe that I just figured out that I had been forgetting to show you something that was included in the suite. So let's start with the basics. If you don't want the suite, you could just get this darling little bundle, which includes the Bee Builder Punch and the Be My Valentine stamp set. I have used everyone in here except the angry little bee because I don't want no angry little bees. I don't want to get stung, not for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to set this aside here. And then let me show you. We had a 12 by 12 package of DSP. I'm looking for my sweet sorbet ribbon here. Oh, there it is. Came with this ribbon. This is all part of the suite now. And the embellishments right here. You can see I've been using them, guys. And then I cannot believe this, but I forgot it. So it came with these square pillow boxes. These are food safe, it says. Guys, I'm not sure, other than like, I'm not sure what to do with these, but let me show you how they roughly go. So it goes like this, goes like this, goes like this, goes like that. That is the shape. You would have to tie or stick a glue dot or tear tape right there to completely close that. Really, really weird shape. Interesting, to say the least. The Monday, January 29th, I will be doing a project with this one because it is the 5th Monday of the month. Haven't figured out what I'm going to do yet. I thought about making an ornament with it. I can stuff stuff in it for stocking stuffers. Who knows? But anyways, it's been sitting up here, up out of the way. So I can't believe it's the end of the month here. And I just got figured out that I forgot to show that this whole time. That's just how it goes. So, you want to see the card? Do you? And yes, my nails are the same because I am video recording this actually in the beginning of December. It's just about time for a nail change. But I want to be prepared, okay? I like being prepared. I got things to do. So this is my envelope. You'll always be the one for me, and you make my heart buzz. And I really liked how I centered that in the center. So we're going to set that aside. Now, this is a fun fold card, right? Because it's the 4th Monday of the month. We're doing a Z fold. I just got finished. I think it's adorable. We got 3 bees going different directions. All right. So, cute little card. Absolutely darling. I'm going to use a little bit different DSP here. This just happened to be one that was the size to go there. So, let's get my envelope and let's see what all the pieces we have in here. Now, I have done prep work. I am going to show you how I did the bees. I just happen to have all 3 bees done. Just because. There's that. I got, it's not stamped yet. One of these is an extra piece. Here's the window sheet. It's really hard not to lose that thing. Since I have 2 of these, I know that. So let's, what a mess, huh? All right, trying to move all these pieces. So, card base, ready? It is black. Of course, you can see this. It is 4 1/4, which is half a sheet this way, hot dog style. And it is scored at 2 3/4 and at 5 1/2. So 2 3/4 and at 5 1/2. And there's the first part of our fold. The Z fold is what I'm calling it. This one, right? Because the Z, or actually Zorro, right? Or if you're a Harry Potter fan like me, the lightning bolt. This is 1 1/4 by 11, scored at 4 goes this way, long ways first, 4 3/4, and it's 7 1/2. So this is 4 3/4, 7 1/2. Layer number 1, you are going to cut 2, and they're going to be at a petal pink. So 2 1/2 by 4, we have 2 right here. Next we have layer number 2, cut 1, 4 by 5 1/4 in petal pink. The back layer is not the back layer, this is the inside layer. Inside. Oops, that's not the inside layer. This piece here, which is going to go right here, is 3 3/4 by 5. And then, oops, I'm going to lose my little strip here. I have this wee little scrap, which is 1/4 inch by 3 3/4. And that, we want the hearts. It's going to go right here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down right away so it doesn't get lost. Okay, I hope you guys don't mind, but we are going to glue this down before it gets lost. This literally was a scrap piece cut off of one of my pieces, and it looks like I'm going to have to trim this up a wee bit. So let's get the guillotine. It's just... must not be quite, oh, it is okay. This is going to be, no, there it is. It's a hair longer than it should have been. So 3 3/4 by 5, white, with the little scrap piece on the right hand side. So I've already glued these two together. This is the really old scallop circle punch, this one here. And it is in sweet sorbet, and it is about 1 7/8, okay? And then we have a black 1 3/4 inch. Hold on, my dogs are going crazy out there. 1 3/8 of an inch circle punch, so I messed up on that. 1 3/8 of an inch circle punch in black. I'm using the retired one. They all, well, that's 1 3/4. And then we have a 1 1/4 inch circle punch. If you have dies, use dies. I just happen to have punches, and they're like literally within an arm's reach for me, so I use them. This one is going to be stamped with Love You in sweet sorbet, and let's just get that done and out of the way since the rest of it is already done, and it is not supposed to be in sweet sorbet. It is supposed to be in black. I messed that up. Oh, so let's try again. It's a good thing paper has 2 sides, right? Unless you screw it up like I did, and you screw it up on both sides, and you only have none. So we're going to stamp Love You in black memento. Now this is going to go up on dimensionals. We're just going to do that right now. So I'm just going to do 2. You could stick with the sweet sorbet if you wanted to, but I have all of my sentiments in black. So here is my Love You. Now that is done. And then for the that's supposed to be a Z. It looks like a 2, but it's supposed to be a Z. For the Z fold DSP, meaning the DSP that goes on this, and you want to start the longer piece this way that goes down, okay, straight across, and then it drops down. This is going to be on the front first part of the card. So that's DSP number 1. It needs to be 1 by 4 1/4. And let's find it, shall we? It is, I'm going to switch that one out. So here we go. Let's go ahead and glue it down. And it's all part of the Be Mine DSP that was included in the suite. I'm just going to glue these as we go over the measurements. So this DSP 1 by 4 1/4. The second DSP, if we open it up, here's the spot right here. It needs to be 1 by 2 1/2, and voila, we have it. Yes, the pattern is not going that way, but it ain't gonna matter. It just isn't. I'm gonna have a bee covering it. It's just, I wanted a pop of color there, and I wasn't gonna cut up a 12 by 12 piece of paper for a little old piece like that. Number 3 is this piece. And that's why I have this one. I knew something was off. I need to trim this down. It should be 1 by 2 3/4. Let's see. 3 1/2. Why does that look like it's off? Let me see. I do. This has to be trimmed down. This is a different measurement. Let me see what it is. I forgot that I trimmed it down by 1/2 inch. So this is off, guys. I'm sorry. So let me turn this way and cut off 1/2 inch. So our Z fold is 1 1/4 inch by 10 1/2. I forgot I did that. There we go. I knew something was wrong, and then I'm going to write that down. We'll go over that again. So there, it's 3. It should be at 3. It's not quite. Let's make sure. Because it should be 3 inches from there to there. There we go. And then this piece needs to be at 2 3/4 of an inch. So in the description, I will have the correct measurements. So this just needs to be at 10 1/2. And this is my little DSP, which is going to go here, which we are going to stamp on, and we're going to get one shot at it. And if you're wondering why there's a white piece here, it's because originally I lost this piece, and I was piecing pieces together to make it 4 1/2, and you're going to see that. That's what I was doing. I was like, then I was like, okay, I'm just going to cut it, and then lo and behold, it shows up in the envelope. So this is our Z fold. We're going to go over this again. Z fold, 1 1/4 by 10 1/2. Scored at 4 3/4, 7 1/2. Z fold DSP, 1 by 4 1/2, 1 by 2 1/2, and 1 by 2 3/4. This one we are going to stamp I Love You No Matter What. I do love that one. So let's grab the ink. And this is going right here. Just like that. That came out beautiful. So our Z fold is now done. So next I put down, we have 3 bee bodies in white, stamped with Daffodil Delight, 4 wings white, stamped with the outline and the heart in Light Pool Party. And I want to show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to stick these 2 blocks somewhere safe, maybe. I don't know what safe really is. So I need the bee body, which is this one, the heart, this one, and the outline image. And I need a scrap because I'm using corners, right? So let's see, here is a scrap piece. I remember I told, oh, the bee body needs to be 1 1/2 inches by 3, and I honestly do not have any that size, so we will This is really thick. I wonder if it'll punch that. That's thick Whisper White, but it is scrap, so let's go ahead and see if we can cut it. This one will be for the wings. So we'll see if we can get 1.5 for our bee body. This I'm still keeping. I can get something out of that. So, Black Memento. Oh, our bee first. Daffodil Delights. I'm going to go over it and do it, and you can see how I do my little bees. So, Daffodil Delight, I'm just going to stamp off right here. Stamping off, and that is not a good stamping off, so we're going to have to do it again. So, stamp off. Not a good, I need the Stampin' Pierce mat. That's just it. It's not working. Okay. That is not working. So we're going to grab scratch paper. Try again. Stamp off completely. Stamp our bee body in Daffodil Delight. Now we're cooking, right? Now we got it. Now we use the Black Memento and the Stampin'Up bee body. There's, oh, that's a perfect bee. That is really good. And we need a face. So let's put a face. And now you need to determine if you stamp it like this, he's sideways. If you stamp it like this, meaning the body is turned like this, you get the flying bee. So we're going to do the double wing body here. There we go. We have antenna. And let's punch out our bee. He has a nice little white outline there. So there's my flying bee. Now we need to work on the wings. And I said scratch paper, and I did mean that. First, we're going to stamp. To do the flying bee with the 2 wings, you need 2 corners. At least that's how I do it. So stamp the wing in the 2 corners. I'm going to close this up, and I'm going to bring in the heart and pool party. So here's the pool party. And we're going to stamp off and then stamp over our hearts. Stamp off. Stamp over our hearts. That's as simple as that gets. Now we are going to punch it out. I'm just moving that because we're going to need pool party again. So line it up. That's why it works so well with the corner. There's 1. There's 2. Now to do the little antennae. Oh, here's that little scratch paper, right? We need our little antennae, which are right here, and the memento. I'm going to do it, the antennae facing the corner. So let me show you. Make sure the antennae are facing into the corner, because see that heart, how it's kind of at a upside down. You place it in there, and there is, that is thick Whisper White. There you have it. So there's our antennae. Now all you got to do is put a drop of glue here. Ooh, big drop of glue. Let's add some to this heart then. There's 1. I'm going to pop my little bee on my antenna. And of course that's not enough glue to hold the heart in place. There's 1 wing. And a bit of glue on the other heart, and you have the double winged flying bee. So that's how you do this bee. In the other bee, you just do the smiley face and one wing. So now that we have that done, what else do we have? 4 wings, and we need a piece of window sheet for our flying bee. And this, I don't even know if you guys can see it, is 3/4 of an inch by 3. So we're going to set that back there, and we're going to start working on our card. We are going to first stamp the inside, and it's going to say Happy Valentine's Day, and it is going to be in black memento. Now I have that 1 each piece that's going to come across here, so I want Happy Valentine's Day to be kind of high on my card. Beautiful. Where's the envelope? Here we go. Let's go ahead and stamp You Make My Heart Buzz. Where did that one go? There you go. This is going down in the left-hand corner, like so. And then we have You'll Always Be the One for Me. Take off the Be Mine. This one is going in the center, like so. And I think that is all of my memento that needs to be stamped. So we'll put that aside, bring in our pool party for our little buzzy buzz. And we're going to do one right there. We're going to turn it around so the loop-de-loop is going towards the bottom. And then right here, now I did not stamp this high enough, so what I'm going to do is stamp it like so. And then bring it down off of the page. So envelope not completely done. We have those 3 little hearts, which we're going to bring in. And do just a little bit. I can do these upside down. I'm going to do some there and there. And we also, no, that's it. The envelope is complete. We're going to set that aside. Bring this one back in. And this little swoop is going to go right through Valentine's Day, like that. And our 3 little hearts, we're going to do up here by happy and down here by day. Now I'm going to do 3 little honeycombs right there. Let me move this aside, and then I believe we are going to be done. I'm just closing up these ink pads so a terrible catastrophe doesn't strike me. Oh, so cute this was. So, as I drop the block here. So, we're going to stamp off, stamp, stamp off, turn it a bit, and stamp down at the bottom. Now the one in the center, we're going to stamp off twice. So 1, 2, and then we do want to make it a little this way. Now we're done with our stamping. Unless I've forgotten something, which I don't think I have, we're done. Now we can put our card together. So move all of these, hopefully, away from me. I don't want anything happening. So this piece gets married to its counterpart, which of course is the 4 by 5 1/4 sheet of petal pink. Oh, you love it. Little Hank came in from school today. Manji, I can hardly walk. And I'm like, what's wrong? I am so sore. It's from wrestling last night. He's sore, all right. I'm sure he is. So this piece now gets placed in the large section of our card base. Big X, a dash, a dash, a dash, and a dash, and then around the outside for the win, right? You guys are wondering if I gamble. I don't. I come from a long line of family of gamblers, though. And that's the truth. Where's my DSB? Here we go. So we have two pieces of DSB, the little buzzing bees and the little field of flowers with the bees. So let's get these glued to their counterparts. So this is 2 1/4 by 3 3/4, and this is 2 1/2 by 4. And you're just going to glue them one to each, and then you determine whether you want one on the front or one on the inside. I can tell you, I want the one with the little flying bees, with the little bees there on the inside. I want this one with the larger bees. You can see all those dots. Yes, this is one that I messed up on. Got something in my glue bottle I gotta pull out. Yikes. All right. Hopefully I can wiggle it up where I want it. This is on my front. This is for the inside right here. You could switch it around. You could use any of the DSP in this package you wanted to. If you don't have the DSP, you can make your own. I would do a white panel with a whole bunch of the little blue busy bees and stamp a few of those little sweet sorbet hearts in there. Now for this one, you could do this too. I would stamp the flowers and stamp the greenery, the flower stems around the outside, like some here, here, here. I have a piece. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Just give me a minute and I'm going to demonstrate for you, if you do not have the DSP, what you could do. I have the inks, I have the paper. So let me set this aside. I'm going to bring this in real quick.
Dinner's going to be ready in a second.
Okay, I'll be in, honey. I'm in the middle of a video. Thank you. So, and he never shuts my door. It's freezing outside. So I need to cut me a piece of paper to, this is 4. We need it to be at 4. And they need to be at 2 1/4. So here's 1. And here's 2. Keep, discard. So. But if I say something, I kind of want to show you guys. So Granny Apple Green, this one here is the one we're going to be doing my little drawings there. So put that there. Let's use this one. You could do full strength if you wanted, so I would go start in the corner, and then I would stamp like so, and probably bring it in. I may not, I might just do it like so. Now I'm going to switch to the other stamp, and this time I'm going to stamp off. Oops, didn't get a good inking. Stamp off. I'm going to come here, stamp off. I'm going to bring it this way, stamp off, and bring it, oh, this way. Do I want any more? No. So there's my little flower. So here's my little flower. You could do more or less. It's up to you. But here is my flower. So I'm going to go here. And I would hold it down longer. But I think I'm running out of sweet sorbet ink. I would do a partial, a partial, a partial. And I really don't want one there. Partial, partial, partial. Now this one here is Pool Party. Which did I close that one up to? So Pool Party, Pool Party. I'm gonna sneak a flower like right there in, and I've got room for a little bit of Daffodil Delight, and I don't have the little heart. Where's the little heart? Stamp set. I must have put it back in the stamp set. I did. This is to fill it in. You could do Petal Pink, but I'm going to do Daffodil Delight. So I'm going to come in like, I'm going to stamp off. Stamp off. Off. We're just filling in. Stamp off. Off. I could have done like a better flower there, but you know, that's just to show you. So same color scheme, right? And it's a little too long, but it gives you an idea. Now for the busy business, I would just stamp. And that is not the color, is it? That is Granny Apple Green, and we don't want Granny Apple Green for our busy business. So let's flip this back over. We don't need the Daffodil Delight. We don't need the Granny Apple Green, but we do need the Pool Party. So Pool Party. Let's try again. So you can go there, there, flip it around. Let's do another one like this way, this way. Excuse me. And we're going to continue there. Now I'm going to bring in those little tiny 3 little dots of hearts. And sorry, my block is cloudy there. And I'm just going to stamp. I got ink on me. Some hearts. Okay. So that is what you can do. Now we're going to finish our card. If you do not have the DSP, you could do some yellow flowers in there, which I would bring in some light Daffodil Delight to fill it in. But that gives you just an idea of what is possible. So hope that is helpful to some of you out there. So let's get some hand sanitizer on the hands first, because inkiness is not going to help my card. So we are going to finish putting together our card. We have our Z-fold bit here. And this is why I had to have it cut down. I didn't want it quite to the edges. You're going to see just a hair here and a hair here. Yes, that is how I have it, but you don't have to do it like that. So I am going to start with this one. Going to pinch it together. Now part of it needs to slide in here, all right? And I know that I want that little bit of a hair of the DSP showing on each side. That's just how I wanted it. Now I can open it up. Now that I got this one in place, I can open it up, and this one is going to go right here. So I can open it up, and I'm going to start right here. Open it all the way. Yikes, I just got glue where I didn't want glue, but that's okay. Just wipe it off. Yes, I put it in the right spot. So there is my, I think it needs to just make sure it's straight. My Z fold. That is my Z fold. Anyways, so now we're going to do our bees. So we have our little window sheet here. Yes, and our bee is going to go right here. We have lots of bees. So this little bee that's flying with the face to the left of the body is going to go on this one here at the top. And I know it's hard to see this. Okay, so we're going to add some tear tape there. If I can find the tear tape right here. So I did it at an angle. Gave it a really good rub down. Lifted it up, and I put my bee, now I can't pick it up here. I put my bee, I went him flying up, up, and away it looks like. Now I need to put a piece of tear tape down here at that end, right here. And I'm going to do 2 little bits. Remember, it's 3/4 of an inch. I wanted it kind of thick to give it a little bit more stability. So I did, yep, that's going to be, I can get 1 more in there. I'm placing it here so I can see how far up I can stick the tear tape. So I'm going to do 3 little chunks of it and remove all 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now these, I'm going to stick this down here, making sure that number 1, my bee's tail doesn't go over there. I want him in this spot. So he's flying that way, and when you go like that, he's going to be within the borders of my print. So that's why I kept him. If he's in the border here, he's going to be in the border there. Does that make sense? If he's within these, the score line, if he's within that border, when it folds up like this, he's going to be within this one. Next, we have the Love You on the retired scallop. So I already have a dimensional on the Love You. This is just going right there. If you close it up, it goes in the center of this panel. Forget about that. It just needs to be there. Next is our flying bee. Now he's going to go on dimensionals. 2 will do the trick. Kind of lower on the body, because the upper body is going to be up off of the back. So he's flying off to the side of our card, like so. And that leaves us, where's my other bimble? I've got this, oh, he's going the opposite way. So I have 1 facing the left, 1 facing the right, and 1 facing up this one. You could even do another one, but we're just sticking with this one. And this one's just getting glued straight down. Just like that, just to fill in that space. And that's all there is for my bee card. Yes, you have the little wings, but you can't see because it's in the white. Happy Valentine's Day. Really cute. This is the first time I've done anything like that, like where it looks like it's flying. I think I did a pretty good job. Now we're going to add some embellishments, and then I'm going to go join my family for dinner because I know they're waiting for me. So I chose to add a little heart right here. You could do whatever color you wanted. And I'm going to do one of these blue flowers just to make it pop out more. And then I chose to do a red one over there. But you know what? We're going to go with a large blue one just to be different. So that is my card. I'm going to bring in the envelope. Let's close that up. So here's my envelope, and here is my Z-fold card with the Be My Valentine suite. So thank you guys for watching, everybody. You can go ahead and wink a Stella in black or clear. It's up to you, but I'm going to use black on my bee. I am not putting googly eyes on him. I know it's killing me, but with so many bees, it would be so thick. So no googly eyes this time, just regular old black eyes. And I'm like painting. I feel like I'm painting again. In his, make sure I get the stinger over there. And don't forget this little one. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Enjoy seeing this Z-fold with the little bees. I would love to know what you think of my card. As always, your comments, guys, are what keep me doing these videos. You guys are awesome. Please, if you would like to, please give me a thumbs up, like, share my channel, help it grow. I love sharing with you. Thank you so much. More than ever, please come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye-bye for now.